Welcome everyone. Today's video finds us over here across the river, across the Chao Phraya outside of Bangkok. We're in Nonthanaburi. And we're going to take a look at a temple over here, Wat Chotikaram, I think is how you say it. Anyway, this temple was built roughly in around 1807, it's believed. It's built in Ayutthaya style with a mix of like early Bangkok era. And there's three things we're going to take a look at. We're going to take a look at the old ordination hall. We'll look at the Vihan that has some mural paintings on it. And then we'll look at the Chedi and a little bit around the temple. So let's see what we see. Now, this isn't what we came here to see, but this is kind of interesting enough. This is an old Chedi, and you can see what kind of terrible condition it's in. It's collapsing down, and there used to be a room down below, but probably not safe to go down there. But you can see how it was constructed with the bricks, and it had like a little spirit house here and stuff like that. And then out here, this is the old temple wall, and it's surrounded by some houses, and then they're building a huge building over here. And then that's like the monk quarters there. This is the Vihan, and we'll look at that. That'll be the third thing we look at. And the Chedi, and then the old hall. This is the main reason I wanted to come, is this old Ayutthaya style hall. As you can see here, this has a little bit of Chinese influence. You see the ceramic plates and stuff like that stuck on the front. And you can definitely tell it's Ayutthaya styling with this little low porch. And then it's shaped like a boat. You can see how it's kind of bowed in the middle. And everybody that's seen my videos know how much I like seeing these old buildings like this. So let's go in here and we'll look at this. And then we'll go look at the Chedi, and then we'll look over at that Vihan. So coming into the little gate, they have the little Chinese figures out front. And then it has some styling here in the gate. Yeah, I really like seeing these with these little porches. All the ruins that you go to in Ayutthaya, they have like the porch on it, but you know, they're all just down to the base. So this is what they would have looked like. They would have had like a little sloped porch like this. And then let's go in here. Now when you come up here, the door is closed off, but it does have this sign that says you can go in, that it is open. So you can just go in here, turn the power on, turn the lights on, and look around. So you can see the little lids and stuff like that from the ceramic pots. Now there's a reason for that is a lot of these old temples were built with ceramic fragments that were built, they came in from the Chinese ships. The Chinese ships used them as ballast. So they would come here and they would unload them. So they were basically recycling all that old ceramic fragments. So this is the main image in here. And they call it Luang Po Sukhothai. And it's a nice little Buddha image. This is just a simple plain hall, and you can see the styling in the roof. And I believe at one time there were murals on the walls in here, but they've just been whitewashed. And you can just see now the styling on the back of these window shutters, which is kind of nice, but they are faded also. This temple here is in some need of some restoration. This is another window shutter. And then you can see over here all the Buddha images. And the bases of these are like flaking off really badly also, which is pretty common. You see that when there's so much moisture, this cement and mortar and everything kind of comes apart. So that's the Luang Po Sukhothai. You can see it's got the umbrella and stuff. This is the rest of the hall. Yeah, it's just a kind of a cool looking old building. The Ayutthaya styling, I really like that. Yeah, you just come in here, turn the lights on, and then you can enjoy it. So let's turn the lights off and let's go look at that Chedi. And right next to it, we have a little shrine over here. And this is a school right next to this temple. So I don't know if you can hear it, but they're practicing their percussion instruments. And it has the outer wall over there. This temple is built right here on this little canal also. You can see the water level is way low, but there's still a boat, and some of the houses and stuff like that are over here. And these canals here, the main problem with it is the water table is so high here. I mean, you can't dig but just a little bit down in the ground and hit water. So all that groundwater seeps up into these buildings, and that's what causes them to deteriorate so bad. So there's actually a little bit of information about this. This chetty was built over here, so what they would do is down below here, they would craft some of the Buddha images. I guess that's why they built this. So the second thing we'll look at right here is this chetty. It's quite nice. It's definitely Bangkok styling. I like the ones that are kind of bell-shaped, the Sri Lankan style a little better, but these are quite nice. You can see the gold top, and I used some of the green. And then all around it, it has a low wall that's completely deteriorated out. And then it had a gate. So that gate has the bricks on top. It's kind of a little bit of a hazard, but I think it'll be all right. Okay, so let's go in here and let's look at this Wihan now. So let's take a look inside of here. Here's the gate to come in. Now the little data plate over there in Thai says that this chetty right here was renovated under the reign of King Rama III. That explains all the little Chinese plates and everything. You can see the little chetties are the little Khmer, little corncob prongs. And there's 4 of them. They're on each of the corners. And then you can see the styling here of this. This is the normal Bangkok styling that you see. And it looks like this is from the roof up there. It's kind of broken off and they've just set it over here. So this whole temple here will need to be restored one of these days. But it's still nice. Let's go in here and look. So you can see up there they have some of the flowers painted in the red ceiling and then the decoration over the door. And then here is the main hall. Oh, this is a kind of an interesting little building. So it's quite small. I mean, it's only about 20 feet by 25 feet or so. And it does have some nice mural paintings, but they are quite faded. You can see them here. Yeah, this is quite interesting. There's a door behind the Buddha, and then there's not a whole lot of space here for people. Most of the time you see them, they're just a little bit longer than this. And you can see what's left of the mural paintings here. Now what I was saying about the water table is the water seeps into the ground here, and then it seeps up through the ground into the building. And you see how there's no murals left on the bottom because they just flake off really, really bad. And the plastering and everything will come apart also. Yeah, this is a nice enough little building. It's worth a quick look here. On the doors, they have a Chinese figure carved in here. This is Zhao Kang. Now, I guess this building here was built after that old ubosot. This was built during the reign of King Rama IV. So this would have been late 1880s, 1890s or so, while that other building was built in 1807. Just a quick look at what we can see of the murals. So there's a big fish eating another fish. You have the angels. You have the little buildings flying. And down here will be like a house, some of the scenes of the daily life, but they're really, really faded off bad. And then there looks like some birds, what's remaining of them. I think this mural here is in the best shape. So here you have the goddess of the earth. She's the one that's flooding the world. You got the elephants, you got the alligators, people fighting, you got the monsters, and some more elephants. You can see everybody with their swords. Some of the old scenes that you normally see. Yeah, this is nice. One more look here at this building. And then the chetty right next to it. Now there are some general purpose halls and the monk quarters, stuff like that that's back there, but I'm not interested in looking at them. And one more look at this little hall here. Yeah, it's quite nice. I like the styling of it. It's simple, but that's what I like about these. And all those plates and everything up there. Definitely the Rama III influence in it. And what I was saying about this gate here. So you can see they just stuck a rock in over here to keep it from tilting. And that stone is even cracked. That's about the most dangerous gate you'll ever see, with the heavy bricks over the top. Oh, it's great. All right, guys, so that's going to finish up a pretty quick, fast little video over here at this temple, Wat Chotikaram, or however you say it. It's a nice little temple. It's worth 10 minutes of your time, mainly to come over here and see that Vihara and see the mural paintings. It's definitely nothing to make a special trip over here for, and it's quite quiet. The only thing is they got the band playing at the school next door, and I guess it is what it is. But it's cool. It's always fun to go and see these. Mainly for me, I like seeing these old Ayutthaya style buildings. Yeah, this temple goes back to the Rama I era, so it's early Bangkok period. And but it does have a lot of the ties from Ayutthaya, like everything in the Rama I time frame had. So anyway, if you liked the video, make sure you smash like and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. That's what I do. I show you things I see and tell you a little bit about what I know. And if you like that, subscribe, stick around, leave me a comment, tell me what you think. And this is over here in Nonthanaburi, which is where, you know, not too many tourists come over here to see. So anyway, definitely subscribe, smash the like, and until next time, remember, life is a journey. And until next time, enjoy.